and he kicked it underneath the table.
Well, I was just going with Pennywise the Dancing Clown. Maybe you've heard of him?
That's funny, actually. But that was great timing.
Yeah.
So,
like a balloon, they float. We all float down here.
So Amy pretty much says that you're hiding something, aren't you?
Yeah.
And opens up the closet. You organized your closet. And even I was sitting there like, oh, yeah.
Sure, we'll go with that.
Why not? So Shawn apparently was bored.
Yeah.
And organized Cory's closet. Cory and Eric's closet.
By the way, you have a very up-to-date collection of video games. I especially liked Pong.
I love his explanation. I didn't mean to. This has not a lot to do with this room. So, Alan walks in, and Shawn hides under the bed, and I called it like, feet,
and then he gets pulled in.
I can just see like a director yelling that.
Yeah.
Feet.
I'm personally amazed that he can actually fit under the bed. Much less actually have the leg for.
I know. So he hides back under the bed. Okay, here's my point though. When did he have a chance to turn around under there? Because he went in head first, but he came back out head first. The point of that, I don't understand how that works. But anyway, Alan comes into Cory, tells him pretty much because it's his market. Of course, he's going to bother him. Yeah. He put 26 bills in the mailbox in front of my store, and you know the rest. And I love Cory's reaction. A mailbox is a natural disaster. Those stamps are flammable, you know. Of course they are. Alan says he knew someone like Shawn, and then turns around and starts jumping on the bed, bouncing on the bed.
Yeah, he just, lands on the
plops on the bed.
Oh.
So funny.
And then Cory acts like he's...
Oh, yeah. Cory acted like he was sneezing or heard pain every single time something happened.
First you hear Shawn sneezing and Cory acts like he did it. Then when Alan jumps on the bed,
And you know what? Cory, to his credit, played this so well. I have to give Cory credit. He doesn't know anyone knows, and he's playing it so well.
Yeah.
He's trying his damnedest to hide Shawn to the best of his abilities. So... he made it very clear, Alan made it very, very clear that no matter what happens, you can always come home and talk about it. Always come home and talk about it. And jump back on the bed. Plop back on the bed. Which is hysterical. And the best part is, like, Cory's so blind and in his little tunnel vision, and he totally misses the fact that he jumped in the bed twice. How do you miss that point? Because you even called it. Like, He knows. Like, how do you totally miss this little point here?
I mean, even his mom knew with a ow. Ow.
Well, I don't know if you've ever heard that, but the closet kind of gave it away, don't you think?
Yeah.
Away. Because how does the closet magically get clean when the two of them are at school? You know what I mean? So, Shawn comes back out. Like I said, he comes back head first, but then the logic of that didn't make any sense.
Logic in this show do not really...
As we learned last episode. Comes back out, and he said, I missed a couple of it because he hurt me, it hurt my head. I might have blocked out a couple of minutes under there.
He goes, your father hurt me. With his words, no, he landed on my head.
Well... Cory's trying to convince Shawn to do the right thing. Yeah. To Cory's credit, this is what Cory does. This is what Cory does. He does not like lying. He does not like hiding stuff. He just wants to get this out in the open. And to the point where he actually says, your dad could talk this through, we'll figure this, and they'll figure this out. You won't get in that much trouble. You're over-exaggerating. Cory logic. I like Cory. That's why I'm Cory. I run with Cory on this. It's Cory logic.
Yeah.
This is why I related to Cory so well growing up. That's why I related to him. Because this is how I believe stuff. This is how I think. He, then calls his dad up to his room, and Shawn freaks and crawls out the window. By the way, it is storming again. This is the longest freaking storm ever on the show. This is like a 3-day storm. He crawls out the window, and he's gone.
Right after he signed his name, Cory A.O. Matthews.
Wrong episode. He goes out the window, and, Hunter, Shawn! And that's when Alan comes to the door. And you think at this point, this is when Alan finds out Cory, that's what Cory thinks.
Yeah.
When Alan put two and two together. No. He goes downstairs and explains the entire thing, like Cory would do. Explains the entire thing. And they knew the whole time.
Yeah.
They knew the entire time. And I love the explanation. The sounds, all the food. What, you didn't think I was bringing a puppy? And I love Morgan. We're not that naive. Eric pops out of the background. I seem to like the puppy idea. Everything tied full further this episode. But at the end of the day, it was Feeney. Yeah. Of course it was Feeney.
Yeah.
Feeney saw Shawn climb up the house to get into the window.
Yeah.
Of course it was Feeney.
Yeah.
And Feeney called them. They called Shawn's parents just to make sure they knew he was okay. And they didn't bust them, even though Cory wishes they did.
Yeah.
Because he's been tortured this entire time. But they're like, well, he was safe here. At least we knew he was safe. Makes sense. And we figured you would get him to go home. And that's when we find out the twist of the episode, which I forgot about this twist.
Yeah.
Was that Alan? Because I love how Alan says, I knew someone like Shawn. It's like, you had a best friend like Shawn? No. I had a best friend like you. I was Shawn.
Yeah.
There's a twist. There's a twist that I didn't expect.
A twist.
A nice twist. I did not expect. I completely forgot. And where am I? Yes.
In the words of M. Night Shyamalan, what a twist.
But a very nice twist, though. I did appreciate this twist. And he said that pretty much I did something wrong, and I had this whole plan. I'm going to get out, go to California by 13, be married by 16.
Yeah.
What happened? Well, obviously I didn't go. Did you ever go to California? No. So what happened? I ended up here in a room with you. Which would probably be an insult, but the way this is going, it makes sense.
Yeah.
What he meant by the story makes perfect sense. And he pretty much says I needed a friend like you to convince me that everything's going to be okay. So we cut to school at the middle of the night on the weekend, apparently. And Feeney walks in. Now, the logic here actually makes sense to me why Feeney would be there, because he explained why he was there.
Yeah.
I paint on the weekends. I need my canvas.
Yeah. Oh, wait, I forgot he sees the...
I know his explanation of why Feeney would be there to begin with.
Yeah.
Actually made sense.
Okay.
And a lot of shows don't do that little detail of, oh, Feeney would have been here anyway.
Yeah.
Extra detail. I like it.
Yeah.
But he did walk in and see the sleeping bag in front of his desk. And what did he say?
Seems like as good a time. I don't think anybody's here. Seems as good a time as any to set fire to my desk.
Great line. Very good line.
To which Shawn double times it out from under there.
And to credit where it's due, Shawn goes and says, "Did Cory sell me out?" And Peter's like, "No."
Yeah.
Nope. He's been as loyal as a man could be. And Shawn goes and says, "The one thing I'm not worried about in my life right now is our friendship."
Yeah. And
this is where and again, here's the post-show audio right here, because this speech was great. It's he compares the canvas that he came in for to friendship. That it's tough and it's very hard to rip.
And even tries to get Shawn to rip it.
The comparison was brilliant. A brilliant comparison. Because it's actually this is the whole meaning of friendship for me right here. This is the entire comparison from Feeney. Feeney taught me really what friendship was right here.
But are you sure that friendship isn't magic?
No, it is not. You had to find a way, didn't you? You had to find a way. We went over the entire show without one. Rugged as it is, even the smallest snip, and he took scissors out and snipped the little thing and just ripped it right in half. I'm like, wow, that's a very good point. And once the integrity is in breach in this, even the greatest fabric can be ripped. Every friendship has a breaking point.
Dude.
And he goes to leave, and Cory pops up. And I love Feeney. He's like, all week long, you guys try to get out of this classroom, but here we are.
Oh, you better he hands him the piece of...
make a banana. And here you are in the middle of the night breaking in, and he's just laughing to himself as he walks out. Great teacher moment. That's a teacher moment. That was very funny. So, Cory, this is a great moment. He confronts Shawn and pretty much says, I didn't bring you anything you asked for. And I got a ride here from your parents. Yeah. And Shawn's slipping out. Freaking out. And Cory pretty much says, what are you going to do? And blocks him. What are you going to do? Hit me? Go ahead. Hit me. Great moment. It was, oh my God.
He knows he won't.
He knows he will not do it. He will not hit Cory. And Shawn, they pretty much get Shawn to calm down and say, just go home. And Shawn's like, I'm going to be gone for a year. He's like, well, after a year, I'll be here waiting for you. Like, great moment. And they get out of there, and Shawn goes home. Credits. And this is one of my personal favorite credit sequences of the whole show. Because I remember this is one of my personal favorites. Shawn gets to the house. It's been a month. He got punished for a month. A pretty good punishment, I admit.
Yeah.
Pretty good for what circumstance. Nobody died, so there you go.
Yeah.
If somebody died, it's a whole different story. But a month, blowing a mailbox up, I live with that. So let's set the stage here. Set the scene.
They just scream and do the dance.
Yes, a nice dance, and Alan's like, I did bring up the reunion, but the game is in triple overtime. Man, I understand that. Trust me, I bought enough games. And I think this was basketball because he had a Sixers mug earlier on the show. So I'm assuming it's basketball. So they're sitting down watching the game, and Shawn hugs the TV, which is a very funny moment. Very funny moment.
Oh, TV, I missed you.
And they're watching the game. Morgan is doing her doll's hair with a plug-in iron.
Yeah.
Which, okay, go with it.
Actually, I thought it was a hairdryer.
Was it a hairdryer? Whatever. It was still plugged in. That's the important part. It was plugged in. Amy is finishing up her work. If it got a couple of numbers put in her spreadsheet. Eric's on the phone trying to get somebody to go on a date with him.
Yeah.
Very persistent.
Wow, I'm shocked that this is even after Lobster Boy.
Yes. And he gets her to go on a date with him. The game is almost over. She didn't, and all of a sudden the power goes out. And all of a sudden you hear, the game! My dolly! I was so close! I had her! I didn't save!
and then Shawn immediately books it.
Oh, no, it wasn't immediately. It was, didn't you pay the bill? Yeah, I put it in front of my mailbox in my store, and Amy's like, cherry bomb day? And that's when Shawn sprints out the door. Have a good night, everybody!
Good night, everybody!
That's how we end the show.
And Shawn books it.
Oh, and this is I'm not even going to lie, my rating is easy. 10. One of my favorite episodes of this show. Like I said at the beginning, I look forward to this. So, this was a fun episode. And I think we can just wrap things up, right?
Yeah.
Wrap up for the day. As we put the music back up, everybody, if you like this episode just as much as we did, please let us know. Rate, review over on iTunes and Stitcher. Send an email at boyretrocast@gmail.com. Tweet the show at boyretrocast. I know this is the favorite of a lot of fans out there, so please let us know that you enjoyed this one as much as we did. Leave a voicemail, 414-882-8965. Next week, where are we going? We are going to It's a Wonderful Night. From the description I'm reading, Mr. Feeney becomes the babysitter. I don't even know what the hell this is about, so we'll find out when we get there.
Daniels and Mr. Nanny.
Alright, so we'll wrap things up. Have a good day, everybody. I'm Blake.
I'm Kyle.
Thanks for listening. Have a good one.
Do not anger the Feeney.
Well, I guess the room is empty. What a perfect time to set fire to my desk.
What? Cory told you I was here? Did he rat on me?
On the contrary, Mr. Matthews has been a true and loyal ally. If anybody has betrayed this friendship, it was you. The moment you asked him to lie.
I would have done the same for him. But, Mr. Feeney, about the only thing I'm not worried about in my life right now is Cory and my friendship.
Oh, here we go. I knew it was here somewhere. In my eagerness to depart for the weekend, I forgot to take it home.
What is it?
Canvas. I often paint on the weekends. Very strong material. Difficult to rip. Give it a try. Go on. Of course, rugged as it is, even the smallest snip. And you see, Mr. Hunter, once the integrity has been breached, even the strongest fabric can unravel. Even the strongest